Hi everyone, Becky here. Guess what? The grind continues, eh? The grind continues. We're doing HSK 7 through 9 vocab. We're getting to the 2000 mark. Now that might sound like there's still a lot to do, but you know, we started off at 5,600. So we're working backwards and we're nearly 2000. So it's kind of exciting. Yeah, so I gave a batch to DeepSeek to get example sentences, and I got a squeaky chair, and we'll you know, I don't know, dive in deeper if we need to. Yeah, I noticed that there's Gemini on that side of the screen. So you can ask Gemini, oh, what are some highlights from this video, and so on. And it'll just send you links. It's like, here's a highlight. Was there any Chengyu? Here. It's really good at that. I thought that was kind of cool. All right. Anyway, let us continue. We have a trap. We have jidu and jidu. And as far as I know, they're the same. They both are jealous or jealousy. Let's see. jidu 他的 what? 嫉妒她得到了胜机 to be jealous of her getting a promotion. Interesting, use 胜机. I say 胜机 and I mean 晋升. Sometimes my brain says X, my mouth says Y. 晋升. 嫉妒她得到了晋升. So we're jealous of her getting a promotion. 嫉妒. Yeah, I think this also means jealous. I don't know the difference. 嫉妒朋友的才华. Okay, to be jealous of, to envy, listed as a verb. It's a character for character, identical. All right, what am I supposed to do with this information? I'm not sure. Maybe I meant to just interpret them both as identical. But anyway, looking up the dictionary for 嫉妒. 嫉妒. 嫉妒因别人比自己好而心怀仇恨. No. 怨恨, not 仇恨, 怨恨. 怨恨. You kind of begrudge someone being better than you. 怨恨. 怨恨. Hate or begrudge. Resent? Yeah, resent. Rancor? No. All right. Okay. Oh, okay, so 嫉妒 is actually in the definition of 嫉妒. All right, let's look up the other one. All right, this 嫉妒. 因别人在才能、名誉、地位或境遇等方面比自己好. All right, so because someone's better than you in some way, and they listed quite a variety of ways in which people can be better than you. 而心怀怨恨. All right, so it's the same. I feel like sometimes, yeah, if you ask someone, are they different? Maybe they'll say yes and then explain things, and then perhaps, you know, they're not really different. It's just that they think it's different kind of thing. I think we'll just move on. They both pertain to being jealous. All right, are you jelly? All right, 铁. Hang on, is it not? We're doing J's. This must be 解. Huh, 解. How long has it been J? Not Q. All right, 解. Oh, so like 抢劫. No, it is J, isn't it? 抢劫. 抢劫 is J. All right. Yeah, it is second tone 劫, pertaining to like burglary and stealing things and whatever. Rob, plunder, seize by force, coerce, calamity. Okay, 劫匪抢走了钱包. Okay, is this like a bandit or something? 劫匪. Don't tell me I said Q then. 劫匪. All right, yeah, the character. Yeah, okay, 3 definitions. First one is a verb. 强枪. No, 强, yeah, 强枪. how do I explain this? Chang, 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 chang. This one. Chang, chang. What it says. Chang, chang. 那个男孩的钱被强抢了。Okay, 强抢了 forcibly robbed. 强抢. Oh, okay, so it's no, it's second tone, third tone. 强抢了，被强抢了. Oh, I didn't realize this was third tone. I always thought it was second tone. And by second tone, I mean first tone. I always thought it was first tone. Okay, 强了. Okay, so, all right. Yeah, that's definition 1. Yeah, with a J, yeah. Number 2 is 威逼, and then 要挟. 威逼要挟 is like coerce, right? 要挟. Okay, 威逼, threaten, coerce, intimidate. 要挟, threaten, blackmail. All right, so there, I don't know this definition, but let's see what they got. 劫持, what is 劫持? Is this like hijack or something? Yeah, it's hijack. 劫持, kidnap, abduct, hold under duress. All right, 劫持. All right, that doesn't usually come up in my everyday life, I have to admit. But you know, 劫持. Yeah. And number 3 is 灾难, calamity. Okay. What? Yeah. What it says? Washing calamity? I don't know. What could this mean? Yeah. Okay. To pillage. All right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Catastrophe. Oh dear. Okay. 在劫难逃. 在劫难逃. What do you reckon that means? 在劫难逃. Yeah, 在劫难逃. So you're escaping from a catastrophe. But maybe, I don't know, it looks like it's a chongyu of some kind. Anyway, the most important ones were 抢劫. Whoops. 劫. So this is third tone. 抢劫. Yeah, this is third tone. 抢劫 is 抢. I don't think I get that one wrong. 劫夺. By force. All right. 劫夺. 拦截. Sorry, I'll have to look. There it is. 7. 拦截. Ah, 拦截, second tone. Yeah, all right. Seems I get my tones wrong sometimes because I just don't know them correctly. I don't have the theory. Yeah, were I to like near instinctively remember them, yeah, I wouldn't get them wrong. Okay, 拦截, and then 洗劫 we saw already. Wow, why is 洗劫 in both of them? All right, anyway, let us continue. That is 劫. All right, this 劫 refers to a kind of segment of something, I believe. 他截住了 what 飞来的球? Oh, this is to intercept or catch. 截. All right, so there is a few things here. Okay, 截然不同. Why is there a 截然 here? I honestly don't know. 截然, sharply, distinctly, radically. Yeah, I don't know why. 截然不同 is completely different. So two things are completely different from one another, like chalk and cheese. Although both chalk and cheese are, moderately sized physical objects. Both contain calcium. One's calcium carbonate, one's milk product, a dairy product, so it contains calcium. Why am I thinking about this? What is jie? All right. In the dictionary, there are 4 definitions for jie. Number 1 is 切断, 割断, to sever. So this one. Okay. 截骨 sounds like amputation. 截骨, and when I say 骨, I mean 肢. 截肢. Amputation. Amputation. I'm not entirely sure. No, it is amputation. Amputation. 截肢, 截肢. All right, 截肢. Okay, 截长补短. Okay, first of all, so normally it's 取长补短. 取长补短. Oh, am I wrong? Oh, 取长补短. That's what I'm wrong about, right? 取长补短. Yeah, this one. 取长补短. 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 That's the usual one, right? So you kind of use so the chang is chang tu and duan is duan tu. So you kind of take the good and leave the bad. Like, I don't know, maybe like when you watch a movie, yeah, you watch a movie, yeah, there's like good things and bad things, and you might as well just try to enjoy it as much as possible. I don't know. Things, yeah. Here, okay, use other strengths to make up one's weak points. Okay. So use this in place of that. Maybe it's not exactly what I was imagining. Anyway, we're meant to be learning jie, the same one with jie in this place. Jie chang bu duan. Is it different? Take from the long to supplement the short. It sounds like it's the same. In the dictionary? No, it's not. All right. I say, is it in the dictionary? I got it from the dictionary. But, like, if you look, sometimes there are characters and there are example words for the characters. And this is an example for the character. And then there's a list of words, and it's not in the listed under the words, right? All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, so here it means cut. So we're cutting the long and mending the short, I guess. Cut from the long, support the deficiency in, okay, 补充 rather than mend. All right. Number 2, 阻挡, so to block or thwart. 截流, so to obstruct the flow of something. 截流, no, 流水的截流. 长江截流后, yeah, the river is blocked. All right, it's a thing. it's a thing. 截流, 拦截, 拦截. This one, 拦截, intercept. What are you intercepting? A missile? A boat? 该船被美国海岸警卫队员们拦截了. Okay, the boat was intercepted by them. US Coast Guards. So, boom. All right, 拦截. All right, what's next? 阻截, 阻截. Another intercept. Okay. 他巧妙地晃，绕过阻截队伍。All right. So what are we actually blocking though? Erect barriers keep the crowds back. 警察只得设立路障来阻截人群，阻截人群。Okay, 阻截. All right, so number 3 is a measure word. 上半节, yeah, so measure word of a segment. 上半节, the upper half. Yeah, 上半节. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Number 4 is 节节. What is 节节? I feel like I know this one. This 节节. Oh, this is, yeah. This is to end, isn't it? 节节. Okay. 节制. Oh dear. All right. So this 节节 is a word to end. And this is the definition of 节, the fourth definition. Close cutoff. 截止日期 cutoff date. 截止期. 截止日. 截止日期. Yeah. 截止. All right. And then the example of this meaning is 截止. So this character in this word means 截止. So it's cut off at. Cut off at something. Cut off at. Okay, cut off at 1814. I get it wrong even in English, eh? 截至1810年，14年，1814年，1814年。All right. 截至目前为止。All right. So them's the definitions. What's 截断? This is also a cutoff, isn't it? Truncation. 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 Okay. 被截制。截断。Okay. 敌人的退路已被截断。So their retreat was cut off. Fair enough. All right. And 截. I put a 字 here. This is like a segment of something. All right, not many examples. Let's move on. All right, I think we're done. 戒. So this 戒 is not, yeah, it's the one that means you're abstaining from something, right? Yeah, 医生劝他戒烟. 戒烟 to quit smoking or to give up smoking. Yeah, so 戒烟, what's it in 戒酒? 戒酒, right? Give up drinking. What else can you 戒? What is 戒灵? I don't know what 戒灵. Oh, apparently this is 戒灵. What are these are called? These are ring wraiths, right? From Lord of the Rings. All right. So wraith. I don't know why it's these characters. 戒烟, quit smoking. Yeah. What is this? I don't know what this is. So which one can I click on? This is some sort of sizing chart, is it? Oh, 戒指 is a ring. Chuma is a sizing. So ring sizing. 戒指. Yeah. 戒指. So this is the same character. So you're not like giving up your fingers. Well, why is it the same character? Yeah. Okay, so one of the meanings of 戒 is ring. Is that in the dictionary? 红戒. Oh, okay. So there's a second way of writing it. All right. Sorry, I just put 戒. I presume it's pronounced the same. It's just a different way of writing it. Sorry, I have to find the character. This is there it is. Found it. 戒. 戒. 举环的戒. 举环 is also ring. Yeah. No, this is another 戒. This is 告诫的戒. This is 告诫的戒. We'll get to that. But apparently you can use this 戒, 告诫. You can use both ways of writing it. Yeah, I don't think I care. I want to separate them. Then what is Okay, 戒指. Oh, okay. So in the dictionary, one of the definitions of 戒 is 戒指. All right. 金戒, gold ring. 金戒. 金戒. Sorry. What? Okay. 金. Sorry, this is taking a lot longer than I was anticipating. Bear with me. 金戒. All right. 金戒. Gold ring. And 钻戒. 钻石. 钻戒. All right. 钻戒. Diamond ring. All right. So we've got that. All right, we'll put that aside and we'll look at the other ones now. So number 1 on the list is 防备警惕, right? 警惕. 防备警惕. So prepare or like defend or defensive preparations and be on the alert. 戒备. 戒备. Okay, guard. Take precautions, guard against 戒备 and 警备. And by 备 I mean 戒, 警戒. 警戒. Right, 警戒. All right, that's number 1. Number 2 is a verb. 革除嗜好. Okay, so this is to give up smoking, give up alcohol. They use the word 嗜好. An indulgence, addiction, 嗜好. So this is usually like a vice or something like that. It's not considered a good thing. So 戒烟, but what other things can be 戒? 戒毒, give up drugs. All right. So what can you abstain from? 戒了, 戒烟. 催眠 hypnosis 能帮我戒了烟. 帮助我戒了烟. 我戒了烟. All right. Mostly give up smoking. All right, that's number 3. No, that's number 2. Number 3 is 佛教约束教徒的条规. So apparently it's a way of punishing Buddhists. 受戒. What? Oh no. Then maybe I misread that. To take oath as a monk or nun, apparently. Let's put it in here. Sorry, I misread that. It's not punishing at all, is it? What's going on there? I don't know what's going on there. All right. So to become a nun / monk, you need to put candles on your head, apparently. I don't know if that's the... I don't know if... yeah, I got nothing here. I'm completely unfamiliar with this process. I wasn't expecting this. All right. So I misread the entry, though. 佛教. So 佛教 is Buddhism. 约束. 约束 is kind of restrain or but 约束教徒 restrain believers. That's what it says. 佛教约束教徒的条规. Like regulations, rules. Yeah, it's not what I was thinking. You take orders. I don't know, the dictionary in this don't seem all that consistent. But at the same time, I'm not especially familiar with Buddhism, so we'll continue. Number 4 was ring. 戒指 is the definition of 戒. Number 5 was 同戒, the other one, the 告戒的戒. 告戒. So this 戒, yeah, in 告戒, maybe some other words. 训戒, 驴戒, 驴犯. All right. So you can, according to the dictionary, you can write it using the other jie, jie. You can write it using this character as well. All right, variant of 告诫. Yeah, I kind of feel like I don't care that much about that one. That's pretty nuanced. Number 6 is 禁止做的事有戒. Okay, so you're not allowed to do this. 有戒. So 戒酒 is to give up alcohol. 戒酒. Well, 戒酒 give up alcohol or more give up or abstain, yeah. But if we put the characters this way around, 有戒, 他酒戒了, I feel like this is not really another word. It says it's forbidden. It's not like it's forbidden to drink alcohol, rather. But all right, maybe this is not important. And number 7 is 教训, a lesson, such as a moral lesson or something like that. 见戒. This one. 见戒. Lessons from events of the past. 见戒 warning, all right. 引以为戒. 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 So 引 can mean things like drawing in. So maybe you're drawing inspiration from some 引以. The 以 is a preposition, but it can mean something like, or maybe it refers to somewhere else or context. 以为, or maybe 以为 is the word. 引以为戒. Or is 引以 a word? Would 引以 be a word? Not really. Like quote this as inspiration. No, quote this as a warning or something like that, maybe. Learn a lesson. 引以为戒. All right, but anyway. Okay, 戒备 we saw, right? 戒备. 戒备, precautions on guard. Yeah, well, that's all right. 戒除, what is 戒除? Okay, there was a stop definition somewhere there, wasn't there? Oh, it's also 防备, is it? Oh no, it was to give up. Yeah, to give up a habit, like 戒烟戒酒. So 戒除了. Okay, 坏习惯不宜戒除. It's hard to give up bad habits. 戒除过烟瘾, an addiction to smoking. All right. 戒除. Okay, I'm going to count that as studied. I'm going to color that in. I think that counts. 戒除. Oh, the autocomplete gave us some examples. 戒除毒瘾, 戒除疗法. Oh, withdrawal treatment. 戒除习惯, 戒除吸毒恶习. Get the monkey off? No. Give up drugs. I don't know. This is just used. Yeah, just another way of saying give up drugs. All right. 戒律. What's 戒律? I don't know. Commandment. Like in the 10 Commandments? Oh, okay, so that's another way of writing. That's another way of writing this character, though, isn't it? All right, that's a religious thing. All right, let's continue. 戒心. I don't know, what's 戒心? Oh, okay. So this is the 防备 definition, kind of like you're prepared and on vigilance. Oh yeah, 警, what was it? 警惕. 警惕, alert. Alert but not alarmed. That's a quote. That's like a period in Australian history when we're all saying you need to be alert but not alarmed. That was the quote that the politicians gave us when there was like terrorism or something we were all worried about. And you had to say, oh, you have to be alert but not alarmed. 戒心. All right. 戒心. What is 戒严? I don't know this one. No, 戒严. This one. Enforce martial law. All right. How does that one work? I don't know. 戒严. No, 戒严. 国家遇到战争或其他非常情况时，在全国或某一地区采取严格的警戒措施。的警戒 so it's like a specific defense measure. 如增设警卫，阻止搜查，限制交通等。All right. So what we're doing is like increasing emergency measures in as a special case. All right. That's it. We've done everything actually. That's the whole entry for this character. Yeah. So now we know, or at least we've briefly looked at everything in the dictionary. All right. 界. This 界 refers to a world, 世界. It's often used as a suffix to mean like the world of like academia, the academic world. 学术界. 两国以和为界. Okay, so this 界 refers to a boundary. So there's a river as a boundary. So is that a chong? No. There's a river on the boundary. So boundary realm. Yeah. All right. That's all there is to know apparently. But 学术, yeah, academic world, academic circles. There's probably, what if we put 医学, medical circles? I don't know. Like it's used as a suffix, so you can put whatever you want here. 学习中文的界，中文学习者界, maybe, I don't know. All right. Yeah, obviously there's 世界, the world, that's probably the most common. So we're getting 2 here, but there are 5 in this dictionary. So maybe there's more to this story. Number 1, the 两地相交的地方, the 国界省界. Yeah, so 国界, the boundaries between 2 countries, and 省界, boundaries between 2 provinces. Right? 省界. What's next? Number 2 is 范围, the scope. So 科学界, yeah, this is, so it's academic scope. No, 科学, scientific scope. The scientific world, but yeah, so it means scope here. Realm, I guess. Yeah, 科学界, 文艺界. So this is like liberal arts world. 文艺界. 文艺, literature and art world. 3 is a noun. 地层系统分类的第2级. This is a geology term. 相当于地质年代中的代. Is it like strata or something like this? There seems to be geology for 界. Oh, it's one of those. Of course. What is an erathum? I don't even know what this is in English. Erathum. I don't even know how to pronounce it, let alone. In stratigraphy, paleontology, geology, and geobiology, an erathum is the total stratigraphic unit deposited during a certain corresponding span of time during an era in the geologic timescale. So is that what we would just say a layer? So it's a layer, a geological layer. I guess that's what it is. Eratham. Eratham. Wow, they named the journal Eratham. Eratham. Oh, maybe it's not a journal. No, it's an album. It's okay. So this is some like musical album from New Zealand. Eratham. Let's go learn earth science. Eratham. All right. Okay. 古生界. So what is 古生界? I don't know. Is this so ancient life, the field thereof? I don't know. 古生界的化学记录了寒武纪生态的大爆发. So this is some era. So 寒武纪. What is 寒武纪? I don't know. Is it like Ice Age? Oh, Cambrian explosion. Okay, so 寒武纪 is Cambrian. Right. 寒武纪生命大爆发. So the Cambrian explosion, and I would expect this to be a layer of earth or something like this, wherein the fossils are radically changing. All right. In this example, but not necessarily in every example. All right. So that's a thing, but maybe it's not the most important usage of jie. Well, I don't know. Who knows what you're interested in the future? I'm interested in everything, which is kind of a problem. Yeah. All right. So next we have 按职业、工作或性别等性别等分成的范围. So it's a scope, and it's delineated by so jobs or by sex. Sex in the sense of sexual reproduction. Male, female. No, you know what I mean. Okay. What is 政界? 政界 is, I thought it was just political world. That seemed like the first definition, right? Yeah, maybe I don't want to go too far down this rabbit hole, but 政界. But yeah, I thought that was the first definition. 军界. Is that not the same? How is this not the same as the first one? Military circles. 军界. The military world. 教育界. 教育界. Why is this not like educational circles and like teachers and things? 教育界. Academic circles? All right. I don't know. I don't see how that... Yeah, I don't see why this is relevant. Let's continue. Okay, number 5, noun. 大自然中动植物、矿物等分别的最大类别. Oh, okay, so it's a classification of not just biological things, but also minerals. 无机界. What is 无机界? 无机界. So inorganic 界. It's some classification of 无机界. I don't know what 无机界 is. What is 无机界? The inorganic world. So this is like the non-biosphere. Maybe it's like you kind of take the complement of the set. If you take the biosphere and take everything that's not in the biosphere, so the not biosphere. What's the opposite of bio? Dead sphere. I don't know. Unliving sphere. There should be a word for this. This is how scientists end up with like all sorts of ridiculous jargon, which doesn't make sense until you kind of understand. So this one, inorganic world, the inorganic sphere. And 有机界. So that's inorganic, and yoji is organic. Organic. Okay. So 有机界. So this is the organic world. So the 无机界 is kind of like rocks, and 有机界 is plants and animals and microorganisms, I guess. All right. Anyway, it's interesting to know that there are these fairly obscure usages, but at the same time, yeah, like it's nice. It is nice to know that they actually exist, because I mean, maybe they come up. Like you're just reading something, and it's like suddenly someone wants to talk about biology or geology or something, and it comes up. Like even in just reading a novel or something, sometimes the author includes these things. Just for, I don't know, just because it's boring if you're always talking about your schmoopy, your schmoopy. It's boring, right? Yeah, bay. Okay, we've done the definitions. What's 界碑? I don't know. Oh, okay, so the bay is the stone tablet marking the boundary. 界碑. All right, so here I'm expecting some stone thing on the border. This is 界碑, marking boundaries. So one side is China, one side is not China, I presume. Probably North Korea, I'm guessing. 界碑. All right. 界别. What's 界别? I don't know. This is just some sort of categorization, isn't it? 界别. Yeah. All right. 戒尺. So 尺 is a ruler. 戒尺. No, 介化尺. An ungradulated, a straight edge. Okay, so when I'm squaring the circle, that'll come in handy. All right. 界尺. What is 界尺? Sorry, it can be hard to find them. It takes a while to find them. So 界尺. What is 界尺? What do you reckon that is? So it's this. Oh, it's the boundary stone around something, right? 界尺. So this is, we'll call this a gutter in English. This is not quite a gutter. It is just like a perimeter stone. Wait, how do you say gutter? 沟? 排水沟? 排水沟 or 街沟? What's this? 盐槽. So Eve sink. What is 天沟? Gutter, but this would be in the sky or like above people's heads at least. 竹草. Oh, this is a gutter in Tenpin bowling. 保龄球. Yeah. All right. 界限, we know, we did this one, right? This is like a boundary. Oh, a boundary. 界限. And the other 界限. So this is just the boundary line, is it? I forget already. 界限. No, maybe it's just, oh, like on a map. 界限. The line as opposed to the boundary itself, I guess. All right. You get the idea. All right. Yeah, sometimes it's harder to study a single character. Because to study a single character, you have to know all the words, right? Basically. And you need to also know which parts of it you don't really care about. And sometimes you don't know that until you've actually learnt them. And it's like, yeah, I don't actually care. Yeah. Yeah is like classical Chinese. It's and, oh, sorry, not, yeah, and, no, it's all. Yeah. All. It's a fancy way of saying all. 众人皆笑. So everyone is laughing. Everyone is laughing, all. Yeah. Where do I see it? I don't remember. Yeah, it's in the dictionary, 接. It's an adverb, 全都. Yeah, okay, so 全 and 都 are separate. Like all, complete all. 全民皆兵. 兵, I should say. 全民皆兵. So everyone's a soldier. 全民皆兵. 全民皆兵. Everyone's a soldier. All right. To bring the entire nation to arms. Okay. And 皆大欢喜. 皆大欢喜. To the satisfaction of all. All right. To everyone's delight. And apparently this is the name for As You Like It, which is a Shakespeare comedy, according to this. I haven't read it, but I don't know. I know it exists. Or have I read it? No, I don't remember. If I have, I don't remember. All right. Yeah, there must be. What's the most common? What's the most common? What's the most common context in which I would encounter? Yeah. 皆大欢喜. 人人皆知. Oh, this one I've seen many times. 人人皆知. So people all know, right? Everyone knows. 于是皆知. Okay. 于是皆知. Again, another everyone knows kind of thing. 应有尽有. Though, yeah, you kind of don't have a 皆 in there. What is this? 啼笑皆非. No, 啼笑皆非. All right. Not. Yeah, there was another one we looked at like this. So T is cry, is it? So 啼笑皆非. This is all like classical Chinese. But yeah, no, this one I've seen many times. That's got from my perspective. From my perspective, the Jedi are evil, and Ren Ren Jie Jie are kind of, you know, this one's the most common. No, it's from my point of view. From my point of view. All right, let's move on. Let's not get into our prequel quotes. Jie, we already did this one, didn't we? Jie, referring to exposing things that someone else does not want exposed. 揭开了谜底. So he exposed the 谜底. 谜底 is like enigma or something like this. Answer to a riddle. Oh yeah, it's the solution. I got it mixed up again, didn't I? It is the solution to a riddle. So revealed, yeah. Oh yeah, there's is it 结句? What's the word for spoilers? Spoilers, like in oh, maybe it's not. This one, it's 剧透. 剧透. Yeah, no, sorry, that's not the one I was thinking of. Spoilers for like a movie or something, you know. All right. Yeah. Is there anything else we need to add? Mostly it's this, like 揭露. Yeah. Huh? 揭露. Okay, apparently it's 揭露. 揭露. So this is, yeah, someone doesn't want something uncovered and you have uncovered it. 他担心他的地下政治活动被揭露出来. Yeah, his political secret activities getting exposed. Is there anything we need to know that we do not already know? Yeah. There's a few definitions. 揭露, what is 揭发? 揭发, bring to light. Yeah, 其他金融丑闻正有待于被揭发. So this is a 金融 is finance. 丑闻 is a scandal. So financial scandals are yet to be brought to light, exposed. All right. So there's another one. It just means to lift. 揭开锅盖. Yeah. So let's literally lift the lid off the saucepan or whatever. Yeah. All right. Apparently this is the image you get if you search for this on Google image search. Very political. I was just expecting something fairly generic. Anyway, so okay. So is there some sort of 揭锅盖 lifting a saucepan? Like saucepan lid 揭. All right. 揭底昭然若揭. 揭幕. What's 揭幕? Unveil. What are we unveiling? We're unveiling whatever's behind this red thing. I don't know. They didn't unveil it yet. What are they unveiling? I don't know. Oh, statue. All right. Okay, so this is a person, right? So 范长江铜像揭幕仪式. So this person's name is Fan Changjiang. Changjiang is the Yangtze, right? The river that goes through Chongqing, etc. Yeah. So okay, so this person is named after that river, it looks like. Fan Changjiang, Hongxiang, copper or bronze probably. Statue, 揭幕仪式, unveiling ceremony. So here we don't have connotations that we don't want it unveiled. All right. I don't know who this person is. So we have a little click. Oh, it's in traditional. Maybe I can't read it. I don't know. All right. Oh, we're unveiling. Unveiling. All right. Is there anything else we need? I feel like I want to move on. Let's move on. Yeah. Okay. 接二连三. 接二连三. Both 接 and 连 refer to connecting things together. 事故接二连三的发生. This is like one after the other, or like one caused the other in quick succession. 接二连三. I usually just use 一个接一个的. 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 You get good at saying that fast. 一个接一个的. 一个接一个的 or 一个又一个的. You can also do this one. 一个又一个的. One after the other. Anyway, apparently there is this too. Not in the dictionary. Let's put it in here. See what comes up. 接二连三. 一个接一个的. 一个接着一个. Okay. 接连不断. Yeah, I've encountered this one as well. 接连不断. Yeah. 接连不断 is in the dictionary, but it's under 接连. 接连 is defined as 一个接着一个的. Let me try again. It's defined as 一次接着一次, 一个接着一个. Yeah, 人们接连不断走进会场. Yeah, one after the other. All right. Anyway, yeah, bye. So here's some like pure or something like this. Bai is white, but white can also represent innocence, right? Yeah, bye. So here, okay, I get the feeling our example is going to be pure white, but I think it represents innocence, like in the sense of like children or people who are uncorrupted, but I'm not 100% sure. 雪花 is a snowflake. 洁白无瑕 is it second tone? I forget. 瑕 is 瑕疵 yeah 瑕疵 it is second tone. 瑕疵 this one. I use this word. When did I use this word? Not that long ago in my writing. 瑕疵 I kind of like this word. 瑕疵 it's like it's a gentle way of pointing out problems with things. Use 瑕疵 kind of more like imperfection rather than it's rubbish. It's completely bonkers. It's more like imperfection, blemish. So 无瑕 is without imperfection. All right. So spotlessly white, pure white. So maybe I'm wrong and it does not have the figurative usage. Those are some white teeth, aren't they? Those are some 洁白的牙齿. 洁白的牙齿. Okay. Let's ask the AI. Can this be used figuratively to mean that's what I thought. 洁白的心,洁白的品格. So 清白 is that one, is a better choice. All right. So it can, but 清白 is a better choice. So 清白做人, 证明自己的清白. Yeah, this one. So this is a better choice for uncorrupted/uncorruptible. 洁白. Okay, 胎生为官, 保持了洁白的品格. Let's just check. So if we put quotation marks here, does it give us? Okay, so 正常美又香又洁白的品格. So this is a name, right? It seems some people are doing it. 若说书圣王一之. This name sounds familiar. 王一之. Is this a poet? Calligrapher of Eastern Jin Dynasty. 王羲之. Sorry, that's a pretty rare character. I only see it in his name, right? 爱白鹅清高. 洁白的品格. It's 清高. So this is used here. And so the white swan, white goose, but I think goose might be swan here. I'm not sure. Maybe it is just white goose. Anyway, let's continue on with our mission. All right. So, 洁白 should be used to just like pure white, like snow. Yeah, there are other ones. Do you know this one? What is it? 白? No, is it 白雪皑皑? 白雪皑皑. Oh, this is actual snow though, isn't it? Snow cover. I don't get to pull this one out very often. 白雪皑皑. All right. So I just took the opportunity then to kind of, pull it out. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like sometimes you want to kind of, I don't know, not demonstrate, more like it's kind of like exposure, production. So you want repeated production of these words, but it's very rare you get context in which that will come up naturally. So you kind of have to put up with artificially using these words. All right. 接班. I don't know what this means, but 接 is connect. Ban can refer to work. Or I do know what this means. This is to hand your work over to someone else. So that other person would 接班, right? So they're collecting work or taking on work as if it's like a football being passed. They're like, they're catching that work. All right, 接班, taking over from some predecessor. 他准备接班当经理. So he's preparing to take over work as the manager. 夜班, yeah. 夜班, is it in the dictionary? It is in the dictionary. It's not colored in. I haven't officially studied it. I've just kind of seen it. 接替上一班人的工作. Yeah, so you're kind of accepting their job and replacing them. 按时交班, 按时接班. Yeah, so something like a nurse maybe. So the nurse has to take over. Yeah, a nurse, like they can't just abandon the patients, right? So a nurse will be in the hospital and it's like, oh, the next nurse is coming, I'm going to bed. Something like that. Because that's how it works. Okay. 接替继续前辈的工作事业. Okay, so one is this previous shift, and one is like, that's it, I'm retiring, I'm going to go to the beach and live on the beach and never work again, and that's it. That's it. And someone else can do my job. All right. Okay, so 培养接班人. Okay, so you're kind of cultivating them or training them up to take over. Oh, there's 接班人. Yeah, that's in the dictionary here too. That's the next word in the dictionary. So this is like your successor. 他是厂长的接班人. Okay, so 长 when used as a suffix means the leader of something. Yeah. So 校长. The leader of a school is a principal. They're all different words in English. 校长. 家长, the leader of a household. Not necessarily the male leader, my understanding is. This is like parent or guardian. Parent or guardian, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Different families have different situations. So it usually is a parent, but it might not be. 校长, 市长. 市长, the city leader or mayor, the mayor of a city, and etc., etc. Here we have 厂长. So Chang is a factory leader would be, I don't know, whoever's running the factory. What do you want? The foreman? Factory director. All right. 厂长的接班人. Okay, so this person is the successor to this person. Right? All right. All right. 戒备. Do we remember? It was something like prevention, precautions, something in this line, maybe precautions. 全程进入戒备状态, a state of precaution. Like, yeah, 戒备. We encountered this when we studied 戒 here. 戒备. 戒备. 阶层. So 阶 refers to steps, like 台阶 and 阶梯, you walk up the steps, right? And 层 is a layer. It can refer to like levels of floors on a building. 一层, 二层, 三层, 等等. But also layers, I don't know, in something that has layers, like a cake. Did I misclick something? I don't know. I'll have to have a look. If it's not too bad, I won't edit. It is a real pain to edit a very long video. Sometimes I click and yeah, etc., etc. Anyway, let's move on. I was meant to pause while I find it in the dictionary. 阶层, 指同一阶级阶级中因社会经济地位不同而分成的层次. Did you get that? So that's阶级. 阶级 is like categories or 阶级. So it's sort of categories, 级别, based on levels, right? So one category is above another category kind of thing. 阶级. So this one also pertains to class, does it? All right. Okay, so we had 社会, so your status in society. 经济, your economic status, and 地位, yeah, 地位 is also status. Wait, your status, this is your status in the sense of your position as a human. Not as in like your physical location, but like how you're treated in society and so on. You know, like doctors have a high status, and I don't know, beggars have low status. According to this. Yeah. Anyway, 如农民阶级分成so 贫农、中农 really? So 贫农. Okay, so this is like peasant or something like this, is it? Poor peasant. 贫农, what's 中农? 中农. Okay, so in here the zhong is an abbreviation for China, but middle peasant. Okay, PRC ruling class category referring to a farmer with moderate land and resources who relies mainly on family labor. All right, so it's not, they're not necessarily struggling for survival or something like that, maybe. All right. So number 2 for 阶层, 指不同阶级出身的人因某种相同特征而形成的社会团体集团，如以脑力劳动为主的知识分子。So it's extended beyond these kind of social hierarchy, social levels, to other things like intellectual levels. All right. I don't know if I want to go too far down that rabbit hole. Okay, 劫持, do you remember this one? 劫持, we did this one. This was hijack or kidnap. All right. 匪徒劫持了人质. 人质 is the Chinese word for hostage. People, materials. I don't know. People, not materials. Quality? I don't know. It is just hostage. It's a separate definition. All right. 劫持. Okay. 解除. We did this one. This is on like dispel. When did we do this one? I don't remember. Maybe we studied 解 by itself. But 除 when used as a suffix. But it's more like part of a complement. Like it's a preposition used in a complement. But so it's gotten rid of by means of 解, right? So 删除 is you got rid of something by means of deletion. Yeah, 删除文件. What's another one? 擦除, wipe away. Yeah. 鞋印很难擦除. It's hard to wipe away foot marks. Shoe marks, all right. And this is 解除. Okay, so 除, get rid of. Okay, so we've got this one. It is just get rid of. 医生解除了病人的痛苦. Maybe this is like really general. Yeah. Get rid of something. Although to get rid of something like ultra generally, you can just say 去除. Just remove something. 去除. Both like get rid of. Oh, 去除. Oh, well, really? That was an accident, but oh, all right. Oh, Chinese is wacky sometimes. You don't get to do that in English, do you? Like if you have a word, you can't just like faff around with the characters and go, yeah, that'll do. Sometimes you can do it in Chinese. All right. Oh, apparently we are meant to be doing this one. 皆大欢喜. So this is the 皆 we saw above. We already did it though. All big, joyous. Happy, joy. Everyone's happy. Everyone's delight and satisfaction. Yeah, actually, this is it's not immediately obvious it means to everyone's satisfaction. Yeah. 结局皆大欢喜. So 结局 is the ending, such as in a play, a movie, a book. You get the idea. 结局, maybe in real life as well. 结局. All right. So the 结局 was to everyone's satisfaction. All right. 界定. Oh, we didn't study this one when we studied 界, but 界定, 定 when used as a suffix, it refers to things that are unchangeable or unchanging. They're like kind of locked in and decided. So 界定, I would expect something like, actually, it's functioning as a verb, so I'm not 100% sure. 法律界定了权利范围. Okay, so it's something like delineate, or determine the boundaries of. Yeah, definition delimit. Delimit. That word wasn't coming out of my mouth, I can tell you. Delimit. Delimit. It's French for the limit. I'm sorry. All the French people in my audience are gonna go, oh, je ne sais quoi. I don't know. What do French people say? Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna make fun of French people for a while. 界定了权利范围. Yeah. So the law delimits this the scope of people's rights or rights in general. Right. So yeah, delimit. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary. I feel like it's almost using 界 as a verb, right? But it's not really a verb. But it's like boundarying, boundaryifying. The law boundaryifies your rights. Something like that. 界定范围, 界定问题. Formulate. Oh, it's hard to define the scope of a problem. 界定市场范围, to delineate, to boundaryify, to delimit the boundary of the market. 界定利益计划, 界定公款计划. All right. Interesting. Demarcation. Yeah, to demarcate. All right. So defined in the sense of like what counts as X and what counts as not X kind of thing. 揭发, we did this one. 揭发了贪污行为. Yeah, this is bring to light in the sense of expose. And the assumption is that what is exposed, someone does not want it exposed because it's probably illegal or something like this. Illegal or at least immoral or something like this. So yeah, they may try to get revenge on you or punish you for bringing to light their corrupt behavior. 街坊. Okay, so 坊 refers to a workshop or something like this. 街坊, street workshop, I do not know, but 街坊, 邻居都很和睦. So 邻居 is neighbor. So 街坊邻居都很和睦. 和睦 is congenial. It's just they're easy to get along with. I don't know. 街坊 first tone. 街坊邻居. Okay. Neighborhood. So the neighbors in the neighborhood. Something like that, I guess. Right, wait. 街坊. So this is normally second tone, right? This one. Oh, workshop here. 坊. Yeah. What does the dictionary say for this character? All right. 坊. Let's do first tone. 坊. 坊. We'll probably get to this when we're doing Fs anyway. 坊. 花草的香味儿. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Do you know what I did? Apparently you can hover over this. No, I can't. 芳. I did this one by mistake. This feng. All right, back to this one. Feng workshop. Number 1 of 3. 用于离项的名称。Okay, 白菊方。So, is that like a paper mill? 白菊方. I don't know. 白菊方 lane. No, it's white paper lane. 白菊方大师. Oh no, 太师. What is 太师? I don't know. Hey, it's like Grandma Lion? I don't know. Well, let's click on here, see what comes up. So it's the name of an alleyway or something like this. 用于离项离项 I don't know. What am I looking at? Is it the name of the building? What's on the sign? Can you read that? 中国什么田这个 I don't know. 集团 is it? Why do I feel like I've been here? I feel like I've walked past this building. Is it in Beijing? I don't know. 北京西城区南部一间 I feel like I've been here. It looks vaguely familiar. Is it like near Beijing 交通大学 or something like this? Why does it look familiar? Anyway, what are we talking about? Feng? Alright, all I want to know is what feng means. This one. 北京市西城区南部的一个街道. So it's the name of the street, not this building, the street. Okay, 面积 blah blah blah, don't care about the 面积. Alright. So it's just here, lane, usually as part of a street name. This is what we mean here. Alright. Number 2. Number 2 for feng. 旧时纪念或颂扬用的像牌楼似的建筑物. So it's some sort of building used for commemorating or extolling something. I don't know. So 牌坊. This is 牌坊. Memorial Arch. 牌坊. All right, I didn't know this. What would I've never actually said the word, what this is called, but they're all over China, of course. So this is 牌坊. Yeah, they're all over the place. They're also in other countries, especially in Chinatowns. You see them in Chinatowns. Yeah. So this is 牌坊. You go to Chinatowns in other countries. Let's put urban. The Melbourne Chinatown here. So this is 牌坊. All right. Yeah. Yeah, 墨尔本唐人街 from right to left. 墨尔本唐人街. Yeah, I've got video there. I'm sure I've got video in precisely this place. All right. So we've got 牌坊. So this kind of archway. Number 3 is 店铺 or shop. 书坊. This is first tone. 书坊. Is this like book depository? Book depository or something like this? It's not just a depository though, is it? Do they sell books? 绝就是印刷并出售 selling books. 书籍的场所其前身可追溯至 稀罕的舒适. All right, so this is a fancy word for bookstore. Workshop for dreamers. You're dreaming. 书房. All right, here we go. 学大书房. So 10 big bookstore. I don't know. 书房. All right. That's it. So there's those 3 definitions for first tone fang. What's second tone fang? Yeah, second tone fang. I usually pronounce it second tone. I just thought it was second tone, really. Okay, fang. 小手工业者的工作场所. So did you get that? I'll type it in actually. 小手工业者. This one. Small handicraftsman. Yeah, but the small describes the handicraft, not the sman. Okay, 手工业者. So it's this 者. Yeah. So this is someone who works in a kind of. So is it a person? No, this is a person. It's someone who works in a small handicraft store. So if we put it in here, yeah, so they're doing things like making whatever this is, mini little barrels, bowls. I don't think bowls. I feel like you need to do handicrafts, like, oh yeah, blacksmith. Okay, woodworking. This is looming and so on. All right. So this, but it's their 工作场所. So 作坊. So this is like a workshop, but it's kind of a small one, right? Or artisan. Okay. 作坊. All right, that looks like bread. You can say 面包店, can you not? I don't know. Maybe 面包店 is where you sell the 面包, and 作坊 is where you make the 面包. I don't know. All right, let us return. 油坊. What is 油坊? Is this where you make soy sauce? 油坊. It's where you make oil. 油坊. But oil, presumably, 人酿油坊. Presumably you make oil for cooking purposes, not for, yeah. So artisanal oil for, I don't know, making your dishes and so on. 油坊. And, 凉房. This one, but 作坊的坊. What's this one? That's what it says. 凉房. 凉房. 凉, this one, beam. I presume it's just the place where you make those beams. All right. Now we know that what that is. 街坊. So 街坊 was like a street stall or something like this. No, sorry, it was neighborhood, wasn't it? So that was definition 1, wasn't it? Definition 1 of 方 first tone was neighborhood. 慈山慈海. Right. 解雇. You 被解雇了. You're fired. Yeah. 公司解雇了那名员工. Yeah, the company fired the worker. 接轨. I'm not entirely sure, but 接 refers to connecting things together, and 轨 is like an orbit or a trajectory. It can also refer to like railroads or something like this. 我们的制度与国际接轨. So our 制度, our system and 与国际接轨. Our system and the And the outside world, 接轨, compatible, integrated, 接轨, integrated, integrated, 接轨. What does the dictionary say? 接轨, 绝连接铁路路轨. Oh, okay, so there is a literal one here. But connection in the sense of you're connecting railroad tracks up together. 接轨. Number 2, 比喻，使不同的体制和做法一致起来。So you're taking different methods, different systems or methods, and making them compatible. So you're integrating them. Okay, and their example is, no, this is still the definition. 纳入统一的规范. So you're kind of getting this unity. Rules and regulations, unified rules and regulations. Okay, 经济发展与国际接轨, 与国际接轨. Is it the same example? No, this part's the same in the dictionary and the AI. Consistent. All right, 接轨, to make compatible. All right. 阶级, yeah, we did this one, or at least we mentioned this one. 阶 is layers, 级 is like levels. G 别 just sort of categories and so on. So 级别 would be something in that ballpark. It's like you've got to assume there's higher levels than yeah, and higher levels, lower levels, etc. 工作阶级力, no, 阶级力量大 here. Oh, sorry. 工作阶级 oh, 工人阶级 the working class. So okay. 工人阶级. So this is this sounds a little bit political. The power of the working class is large. Right, 阶级. 人们在社会中由于所处的地位不同和对生产资料占有关系的不同而分成的集团。All right, so there are social categories of people due to status. 对生产资料占有这个。So you have connections related to the production of materials and differences therein. And you're divided into 集团 blocks. Okay. All right. So this is, maybe there's only a few. So this is like the working class, and so where is this relevant? The working class, 工人阶级, 资产阶级, so the bourgeoisie, is it? Okay, 资产阶级, 阶级斗争, the class struggle. Okay, 社会阶级, social class. All right. 不同阶级之间的矛盾曾是社会变革的主要动力。The conflict between different layers of society. All right, so apparently we need to learn a little bit of Marxism. In academic historical discussions of Marxism, Leninism, or modern Chinese history, Cultural Revolution era, the idea is central. Today, it appears more in textbooks' historical analysis than in daily political rhetoric. 它属于哪个阶级? All right. 阶层. All right, so 阶级 sounds like we're, I don't know, having a revolution or something like this, right? Okay, 阶层, social class. History textbooks here. All right. Let's continue. 阶级, 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 where were we? 阶级, I don't know what this is. So this one is 对子, but usually it's second tone. No, usually it's second tone. Yeah, usually it's second tone. In Jinan, it's third tone. Jinan is a city in Shandong province. I went there for my HSK exam. And by second tone, I was wrong. I was right when I said I was wrong. No, it's 经济的济. 阶级, I don't know. Give material assistance to. Oh, that's not obvious, is it? sorry, let me try again. 他常接济贫困的亲友. All right. So this is not obvious at all, this word, is it? So 接 is usually not used to mean give something to someone else. So yeah, usually it's the other way around, right? Extend. So extend your economy. What does the dictionary say? Because this is not an obvious thing. Like you see the characters, it's like, yeah, I don't know. 接济 verb. 给予物质援助。周济 what is 周济? Give alms. What does the 周 here mean? Again, this word does not mean to give, does it? What else do we have? That's it. Okay, 接济粮食，接济他一些学费，得到丁先生多次接济. Right, so it is just giving money to people. It seems to be, I don't know, used for something in particular, not just giving them money though. 接济. 我们的目标是接济最贫困的家庭. All right. This one is not obvious to me at all. Yeah, all right. I'll just make a mental note it exists and let's continue. 节俭. Yeah, 节俭, we did this one at some point. 节俭 meaning frugal or to live frugally. Yeah, 节俭. 他生活很节俭. 俭, yeah, I don't know this character outside this word, but 节俭. 节约用水 or 节省. All right. 接见. What is 接见? I don't know. Connect see? It doesn't make sense. Connect visit? 总统接见了外宾. International guests. Oh, so 接 maybe is 接待. So the president is receiving and meeting international guests. Something like that. Foreign dignitaries. Receiving, granting an audience with, granting an interview with. 接见. All right. It's in the dictionary. What does the dictionary say? 接见. 跟来的人见面. All right. So someone's coming and you're meeting them. 接见外宾. It's the same example. 接见来访者. So someone who has come for an interview. 接见. All right, so all right. Well, I was hoping it wouldn't get too political, but let's just do this. 接见. So he's greeting all the, I don't know, politicians. 接见. Yeah. Okay, 接见. Right? So this is a pope, and the pope is 接见. These look like, looks like just university staff. I'm not sure. Okay, so 接见. But you need to be, okay, so this is Chinese leader, this is another person. 见李朱堂. Okay, so Xi Jinping 接见李朱堂. Apologies if I mispronounce that. Li Zhuyong, sorry, Li Zhuyong. Okay, so the leader meets someone who's coming to visit. All right. This looks like Taiwan. 接见梅参议员蔡英文. So that's her name, right? So she's meeting an American senator. I don't know much about this. Let's 接见. So this is, which country are we in? 赖清德接见上季总冠军So Lai Qingde, who's Lai Qingde? Taiwanese politician. All right. I don't want to get in politics, but he's meeting sports stars, I guess. All right. 接见. All right. 洁净. So we saw 洁白 before. 洁白 meaning pure white. 洁净 pure clean. 这里的水很洁净. The water is pure and clean. I don't know. Cleansed. You cleanse. All right, 1 second. 洁净. 洁净. 干净. 清洁. So clean and pure. Yeah. 洁净. So when you get an adjective, you need to ask yourself, what things can that adjective describe? Let's put it in here and see what things that adjective can describe. It looks like it describes water. Oh, this is a clean room for scientific research, right? Okay. 洁净室, a clean room, maybe because they're making high precision instruments or something like this. Looks chemical. I don't know what they're doing. 洁净室, clean room. Yeah, sometimes for like, if you need to make ultra high precision equipment, you can't even get specks of dust on them and so on. I have this in my in my laundry over here. 蓝月经, sorry, 蓝月亮, blue moon. It's a type of laundry detergent. 深层洁净, so deep layer cleansing. So 强效去污, so strong acting 去污, stain removal. All right. All right. 洁净. 洁净. So 洁, so this character is the word for like nimble or quick or fast. This 净 is a kind of route. So this is a fast route or a shortcut. 捷径, you often 走捷径, taking a shortcut. 学习没有捷径可走. Yeah, when you're studying, you should not take, or there's no shortcuts to take. Yeah, I find that the result of taking shortcuts is usually worse than like not taking shortcuts. Like you take shortcuts to save time, but usually you end up having to regain that time down the line anyway. For example, preach, time to preach. Yeah, for example, if you take all the shortcuts to pass the HSK 4 or something like this, you make it as simple as possible, and then it's like, okay, what do I do now? All right, you successfully pass the HSK 4. You think of yourself maybe as a HSK 5 level student now. The problem is you have all these gaps in your knowledge because you took all these shortcuts, and you have to go back and fill them in. And you've told all your friends and relatives, it's like, yeah, I'm a HSK 5 level student now. But guess what? You're going to be studying HSK blah, blah, blah content from earlier levels because you got to fill in all those gaps you left. So, 你不应该走捷径. 走捷径. No, 捷径. 走捷径. 走捷径。恢复经济，无捷径可走。Oh, there are no shortcuts to take. To 恢复 usually is used medically. Someone recovers from a disease, but here we're recovering the economy. 恢复. Apparently there are other usages. Yeah, 不走任何捷径. Yeah, in my experience, the shortcuts generally just, I don't know, everything you leave behind, like with studying Chinese in particular, it's like, okay, you need to know this word. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a shortcut and go around this word. And the words, it's not like it stops the word existing. The word still exists. You still need to know it. It's just that you skipped it. So you can kind of see why I do this sort of study, right? Like, I mean, I can pretend, I can just go, no, I'm not going to learn these words. But it's not like I don't need to know them kind of thing, right? They're still there. They'll just wait for me to be ready to actually study them, whether now or in the future. 走捷径. 捷径. Yeah, so it comes with a certain level of negativity, taking shortcuts. All right. 捷径, 名词, 进便的道路, 比喻能迅速达到目的方法或手段. Okay, 寻找捷径. All right. 寻找捷径. So generally, this is a negative word, right? Largely right. Yeah, it's not inherently negative, but it feels negative because you're taking. It feels like you're cutting corners and skimping on the work, kind of thing. Not that you've found a more clever way of doing something. This, yeah, this one. 走捷径，寻找捷径。OK， 穿过这个公园，是去车站的捷径。Okay, so this one's all right. It's like it's just a shorter way to the train station. Yeah. Okay, 他靠捷径获利. All right, very negative. Physical roots are neutral or almost positive because it's clever, right? It's like, oh, thanks. That's shorter. Yeah. Is there a positive version where it feels more like working smarter? Something like that. Yeah. You're bypassing something. You got to build bypasses. 巧干. Yeah, this is okay. 巧干. Ingenious work. 妙法. Yeah, clever method. 高效方法. A highly efficient method. 窍门 is kind of like know-how or the knack. 窍门. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just want the fastest method. Like, you can't always just... Yeah, I do have my philosophy of not taking shortcuts, but at the same time, you know, you can't apply that philosophy to literally everything in life, if you know what I mean. Okay, there's certain things you just don't care about, and you can't care about absolutely everything, can you? Anyway, 结晶. 结晶, 晶 is a crystal. 水晶, maybe you already know this one. 水晶. Crystal. And 结 is a verb meaning to form. You may know it from such words as 结冰. 结冰. 结冰 is to freeze, but more like to form ice. 结冰. So to form crystals or crystallize. 盐是海水蒸发的结冰. Okay, so this is crystallization. The 结冰 is used as a noun here. 结冰. All right. 接近权利. We did another one like this, didn't we? We did 接近所能. 接近所能. We did this one. So it's kind of, this is to exhaust. You're exhausting all your energy, right? What you're capable of doing. 接近所能. So this is 接近全力. So you're exhausting your full power. 竭尽全力. Spare no effort, do one's utmost. 他竭尽全力完成了任务. There's multiple other ways of saying this thing. 全力以赴. This one, 全力以赴. I think that one's pretty common. Anyway. 解救. What is 解救? I do not know what 解救 is. Do you know what 解救 is? No, you do not know what 解救 is. Only the dictionary knows what 解救 is. Right, let's have a look. 解救. I have no idea. I can't infer this from the characters. I don't see any connection. So 解 is used for things like dissolve and 救 is rescue. 解救. Let's see what the connection is. 使脱离危险或困难. I don't know. 救 is rescue. That makes sense. Yeah. Could it be 解散? Do you know the word 解散? 解散. This one, disband, dissolve. That's not what I want, is it? That's not. I thought it meant disperse rather than. Oh, that's 解决 to solve a problem. I don't know. 消防员解救了被困者. So the ones that are trapped. So 解救了. 解救了. I don't know. Maybe it's like free. So what's 解放? 解放, liberate. Is this? Well, is there a definition of 解 in that ballpark? Emancipate. Yeah, because one issue is there's other ones like 挽救 and 成就. What? I'm sure there's a word, 成就. Hold on. They've 成就. 挽救. What am I thinking of? I have to look it up. Oh, this is the one I meant. It's 拯救. 拯救. I get the pronunciation wrong. 拯救. 挽救, 拯救, 还救. Sorry, 援救. 援助. I always get this one mixed up with one. Yeah, what's this? 营救. All right, and now we need to add 解救 to the 解救. No. 解救 to the mix. There's just too many of them. 解救. So in what context might we use this that we might not use the other ones? 这故事讲的是王子费力 no 王子奋力解救这个人。他们呢 Alright, you get the idea. 救援员设法通过切除部分车体. This is car body, is it? 车体将它解救出来. Okay, so I feel like 解救 seems to be used when someone is kind of imprisoned or trapped in some way. So it's kind of like rescue through the process of untrapping. Is that right? So let's ask the AI. I'm guessing this means something like to rescue by means of untrapping. Very insightful guess. You're quite close. All right, this is what the AI says when I'm completely wrong. Is essentially correct. So it's essentially, yeah, like essentially correct. Releasing from a constrained state, like cutting ropes. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Like, okay, we're rescuing hostages. 解救人质. Natural disasters or people stuck. Unburying. Yeah. Addiction, poverty, psychology. Psychological entrapment. Because they're, I don't know, maybe they're caught with negative thoughts or intrusive thoughts. 消防员从废墟中解救了被困的居民。Yeah, so 救 by itself works as well, doesn't it? 拯救, more solemn salvation. So this is like, I don't know, save the cause or something? What am I looking at? 拯救. Yeah, 营救, organized, often military professional rescue operation. Yeah, that'll do for now. I feel like more than that is not necessary for me to study. I'm aware that it means rescue. Precisely which context to use this in is a little bit tricky, but I will get it through my input naturally and it will self-improve. 结局. 结局, we did this one. 结局 is conclusion, such as in a book or a movie or something like this. 故事的结局很圆满. Okay, so the conclusion of the book was satisfying. So the yuan implies that there's nothing left unsatisfying. It's not just 满意, it's completely satisfying. Yeah, yuan. There is a meaning here. It should be there somewhere. Oh, maybe it's not yuan. Yuan man, yeah, it's here, but it's emphasizing there's nothing left over. All right. 解渴. I don't know. Sounds like thirst quenching. 冰水针解渴. To quench one's thirst. Yeah, it's not in the dictionary. I don't think this is terribly important. All right. 借口. 借口. What is 借口? Borrow mouth. So often you 找借口. Not you in particular, not precisely the person watching this video, assuming a person is watching it. Yeah, 借口 is an excuse. So 借口. So borrow mouth, I don't know. 别找借口推脱责任. All right, so don't find excuses to, I don't know, to shirk your responsibilities. 借口. Not to be confused with 借口. So this is another one. 借口. Yeah, not to get confused with this one. This 借口 is, so 借 here talks about connecting, right? So this is a connector, connector interface port. 借口. So you can plug things in. 借口. And this is fourth tone. 借口. And you often 找借口, find excuses. 接力. I don't know. Connect power. 接力. 接力赛开始了. So this is a relay, like, you know, you run, you pass the baton to the next person and they run. It's a relay race. 接力. 接力赛, 接力. Oh, okay, 接力 by itself means relay. Oh, okay. All right. 接力 and 接力赛, 接力, what's this? 运动规则. 田径 is track and field. What's this? 竞赛接力跑. Yeah, it's a relay race. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, right? It's just relay. It's not in the dictionary. It's not top priority, but maybe one day I should just go through Olympics and do the whole lot and study it to exhaustion or something like that. All right, 接力. Yeah, this one was 接路, wasn't it? 接路, not 接漏. But usually this one can be pronounced both. I don't know. I'm not sure. 接路. This is to expose something that someone else does not want exposed, such as corruption, scandals, and things like this. 记者揭露了真相. The journalist revealed the truth. Yeah. The implication is someone's keeping secrets. Yeah, you know, they're not a big fan of you doing this, and they will probably get quite angry, aggressive, threatening if you 揭露. But usually you need to 揭露 their bad behavior, right? 揭露. All right, dictionary definition. Verb 学隐瞒学隐瞒的事物. So you're taking causing some concealed 事物 entity thing 显露出来 and revealing it, making it conspicuous. Yeah, okay. 近义词揭发揭穿. All right. So 揭发, do we count 揭发? I think we count 揭发. Or did we even study that? 揭穿 is 揭露. 揭穿他的阴谋. 阴谋 is a conspiracy. So maybe you can use 揭露 here as well. 揭露. 揭露真相 reveal the truth. 揭露秘密活动 reveals secret activities. 揭露事实 is truth or fact. Reveal truth. 阴谋 reveal a conspiracy, expose a conspiracy. Okay. 如果有争议，对于战胜阴谋集团，对于揭露的抵抗 what is this? It was not what I was expected. Anyway, let's move on. 接纳. 接纳 is kind of like 接受, to accept. What's the difference? I don't know. Kind of hard for me to explain. 他很快被团队接纳. He was accepted into the team. 接纳. Okay, so to admit as members. Okay, 接纳. So that sounds like a more official process rather than accept your, I don't know, your children's identity or something like this. 接纳. Definition. 接受容纳采纳. Alright. 他被接纳为物理学会会员. So he was accepted as a physics 学会 physics community, physics club association member. All right. So it's like admitted. Yeah, rather than accept, admit might be like admitted into a club. Yeah. 接纳. Yeah, Paul. Okay, so this is the Chinese word for dissect in the sense of dissecting an animal because you're a biologist or something like that. Or maybe, okay, I'm going to put it in here, but you may want to close your eyes if you're squeamish. 解剖? Oh, it's not too bad. So it's often used in the word 解剖学. 解剖学. This is anatomy. 解剖学人体 human body. 解剖学 anatomy. Anatomy. So 解剖, oh, maybe 解剖 by itself. It is dissect. Dissect an animal. So Paul is kind of a rare character, but you do see it in the word 剖析. 剖析, dissect, but this is dissect in the sense of to dissect an article or analyze it, this sort of thing. 人们想剖析他的作品. Dissect his work. Yeah, it doesn't mean you're literally getting scalpel, thesaurus. You get the idea. All right. 节气. I don't know what this is. Oh, is it just another word for holiday or something? 清明是24节气之一. What? Oh, it's one of the 24 holidays. Something like this. solar terms. Okay, no, it's not a holiday. But 清明 is 清明节. It's one of the 24 solar terms. So term here doesn't mean term in the sense of a word or jargon. It refers to a period of time. Is that right? It's in the dictionary. What's the dictionary say? 节气，根据太阳的位置，在一年的时间中定出24个点，每一点叫一个节气。如立春、夏至、秋分、大雪等。OK， 通常也指每一点所在的那一天。The 节气, it's not a term. Term, when used as for time, is a period of time, whereas this is a point of time. So let's put it into Google image search. So yeah, so this looks really useful. I'm going to click this. So these are the points in time or days, also the days in which those points occur. Where do we even begin? 夏季. So this is summer solstice, is it? And which way? We go this way. 地球公转. 夏季, 小暑, 大暑, 立秋, 处暑. 白露, 秋分, 寒露, 霜降, 立冬, 小雪, 大雪, OK, 小寒, 大寒, 立春, 雨水. It does say 雨水. 惊, is that jaw? 惊jaw, to startle the jellyfish? It's what it says, right? 惊jaw? Oh no, this jaw is hibernation. Okay, yeah, there's another character that looks very similar to this one. 惊jaw. All right. So the jing is startling awake insects that were hibernating. Okay, that makes sense. Where were we? 惊蛰, 春分, 清明, 谷雨, 立夏, 小满, and 芒种. Mango seeds. What is mango seeds? 芒种. Grain of what? Or grain in beard? What is grain in beard? So mang, is that not mango? Mango? The same character, right? All right, apparently it doesn't mean mango though. Okay, 芒种. 芒种. All right, let's move on. This is ridiculous. Anyway, 节气. So we are now all experts on 节气, or at least we know they exist. There are these, the 24 points of time. So there'll be to a month on average, I guess. Yeah, and they refer to seasons. All right. 截然不同. Yeah, 截然不同. So completely dissimilar. 截然不同. I don't know why it's 截然, but anyway. 他们的观点截然不同. Their points of view are completely dissimilar. Entirely different. 介入. Yeah, so 介入 is to kind of insert into, how do you explain it? Or maybe it's get involved in, I don't know. 警方介入了调查. Yeah, get involved in, but yeah, intervene. 介入. 介入. 参议员这个人，这次又拒绝了介入. He refused to get involved. He refused to intervene. 要不是邻居介入，他可能会没命了. Oh wow! All right. So were it not for her neighbor's intervention, she could have been killed, or she could be dead. But the implication is that she is dead through being killed. 她从内心深处支持丈夫介入那个组织。So the husband is intervening in something, involvement in the organization. All right, 介入. So 解散. So this isn't exactly what I was thinking. Dissolve, disband. Okay, 队伍在训练后解散. Is it this or is it dismiss, like dismissed after class? Right. 解散. 集合的人分散开. So that's just they're just leaving like after school or something. Not like they're disbanded. No, the PTA has not disbanded. This looks like the band is broken up. This looks disbanded. All right. What's the second definition? 取缔. I don't know what that means. 取缔. What is 取缔? Band. Okay, 取缔. Okay, 团体或集会. Oh, okay, so this is like when a government decides they want to dissolve, say, TikTok. Yeah, there was a thing in the US recently, wasn't there? They wanted to dissolve TikTok. Like they kind of compelled the sale or something like this. And then everyone who was using TikTok went on 小红书, red note, and it's like, yeah, all right, we'll just replace it with the next one. Dissolve that one, it'll get replaced. All right. So, what are we doing? 解散. I want to ask, 解散. Does this refer to, e.g., students being dismissed after class, or a military troop? How do you spell troop? Is it this one? Being disbanded, or a band breaking up? Yes. Did DeepSeek just make a dad joke? Yes. Like, yeah, 3 questions. Yes. Because it's a yes to all 3, apparently. Okay. Students after class. Okay, 老师说完下课就解散了. So this is dismissed after class. So these ones in the English one kind of imply, like, yeah, there's not going to be any more classes. But yeah, 解散了. All right. Class is over. 解散了. All right. 战争结束后，这队部队被解散了. The unit was disbanded. So temporarily or permanent. All right. Band breaking up. 这支乐队去年因为成员矛盾而解散了. So broke up. All right. How disperses. Yeah, that's what san's often used for crowds and things like that. Yeah, so 解散. Maybe there's a protest or something. Military units there. Company closes. Lays off everyone. 解散. Oh, all right. So it's like dissolved. The company is dissolved. All right, interesting. It's fairly broad. I don't think the English definition does it justice. or are we 解散? 也许, I don't know. But 学 pertains to knowledge and 结 pertains to the formation of. So presumably it means to form knowledge or something. 他在旅行中结识了很多新朋友. Oh, okay. So it's like 认识了很多朋友. But it implies that it's new friends, right? 结识了. Okay, 认识 but 结识. All right. Or you can just say 交朋友, right? So it says 与人 相识并交往. So you kind of mutually get to know each other and begin communicating or something like this. 初次结识, yeah, your first time getting to know someone. All right, 届时, I'm not sure, but so I see 届 used for conferences, like annual conferences, like it'll be the 19th 届 of a conference. So it's like a measure word. Oh no, I would not have guessed this. When the time comes, 届时请准时出席. So attend when the time comes. All right, I'm going to look it up. All right. Yeah, we'll look up 届 by itself to begin with. 届, to arrive at. Definition 1 is 到. That's it. Definition 1, 到. 届时, so this is the word, and 届期, so to a 届期, it's arrival time, is it? Wow. This one? When the day comes. When the day comes. That should be a song, right? I really feel like that could be a really cool song. If you have a title, all right, maybe I'm getting a little off topic. Anyway, that's yours. You can do what you want with that. I'm not going to be making a song with the title When the Day Comes. I don't know. I feel like it really could be a song. 夜期让步脚那句. Yeah, all right, let's move on. I mean, we did get inspiration for a song, but that's not helping us study Chinese. Yeah, okay, number 2 is a measure word, 4, 期. All right, so this is what I was talking about with conferences. 用于定期的会议. So, like fixed period meetings 或毕业的班级等等. 第5届全国人民代表大会. Yeah. So it's yeah. All right, 揭示. This is another expose. So this is expose to reveal. I don't know. 研究揭示了新规律. The research exposed a new 规律. 规律 would be like a law in the sense of the laws of physics, not in the sense of the laws of the land. Elucidate, promulgate. These are kind of reasonable words, but they're not the kind of thing you use in your everyday speech. Right, let's elucidate the meaning of this word. Okay, 揭示. Number 1, it is a verb. 公布, 公布 meaning to publicly announce. 文告等. 揭示牌. What is a 揭示牌? It's a thing. 揭示牌. Oh, 揭示牌子. 揭示牌. This is a 揭示牌. What is 揭示牌? 揭示牌. 天数. 正倒计时器. This is a countdown clock. 揭示牌. 安全生产记录. Blah blah blah. I don't know. This is 揭示牌. All right. It reveals something. It's a sign that elucidates. It's an elucidating sign. 揭示. Number 2. 向人指出原来不易看清的事理. Did you get that? So you're indicating to someone or indicating to people what is originally difficult to see clearly. Okay, so 揭示真理. 揭示真理. So to expose the truth, reveal the truth. Yeah, no. That's 解释, meaning to explain. 揭示. Reveal the truth. Reveal the truth. 揭示真理. All right. 揭示板. What's 揭示板? Oh, it's like a display board. 接石板. I just call it 白板. This is 白板. But 接石板 kind of works as well. Notice board? Yeah. What are they normally called though? 公布栏. All right. 揭示出这是主题. Revealed the theme. I don't know. All right. 接手. Connect hands. 他接手了父亲的公司. Oh, okay. So this is not connect hands. It is kind of like 接班, but 手 instead of ban. Oh yeah, catcher in like sports. You take over duties. 接手. Yeah, not in the dictionary, but all right. 接手. In context, it's fairly obvious what it means. 结算. Not 100% sure, but 算 refers to calculation. So we're forming some kind of calculation. 月底结算账目. So this is some total or some number on an account. So 结 might be so you'll be billed for that amount at the end of the month. You settle a bill. So 结 is the same as 结账. So this is settle your account. So 结算 here, 算 is 算账, I guess. 算账. Account. 算账. But in this one, not in the getting one's revenge. All right. 结算. 结算, what does 结算 say? 结算 says 把一定时间内各项经济收支往来核算清楚. Yeah, all right. So the implication is 核算清楚. We're taking multiple economic items and kind of putting them all together in the same thing. 核算清楚. So calculate clearly. But are we like paying the bill? 现金结算. I don't know. It sounds very financy. All right. 解体. So this is dissolve. Is this like dissolve parliament or something? 苏联, the Soviet Union, 于1991年解体. The Soviet Union dissolved in 1991. I'm not going to tell you how old I was back then. I'm not even. maybe you don't even realize. Yeah. 解体. So dissolve, but okay. So the dictionary describes it as 崩溃, collapse, 瓦解, dissolve, but in the sense of like disintegrate, this sort of thing. Okay. 旧的体系正在解体. All right, so it's some sort of system or something like this that is collapsing. The Justice Department. 司法部主张微软公司解体. So yeah, this is what it says. The Justice Department 主張 advocated for Microsoft's dissolve. What do you call it in English? It's like dissolution or something like this. I don't know. There's a technical term. 这一事件加速了该俱乐部的解体. The disintegration of the club, but not the physical disintegration. It's like we're breaking up. And we're never, ever, ever getting back together. Okay, and 接替. So presumably, did we see this one? Maybe. 接 meaning to take over. So it was 接班 and 接手, the same kind of 接. You got the same vibes. So 替 would be to substitute or replace. 接替. 小李接替了老张的职位. So yeah, taking over, presumably on relatively good terms. Yeah, 接替 is in the dictionary, but it just says 代替. 代替 is substitute. All right. I'm really tired. We went slightly 20 minutes over the 2 hour mark, but you know, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and dissolve your parliament. And I will see you in subsequent videos. Yeah, thanks for watching. TTFN.